minutes.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Hello,
as you can see,
and
we are
welcome
all
to
set.
today's match.
The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, we're on the way. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well read, nice interception. And here's Stoichkov. Big chance! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Simplicity itself.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
I doubt very much that this was in the script. He's cut it out. Romario. Messi. Now it's Stoichkov. Now this tries a shot! It's there! Not one, but two. It is a dream start.
And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
Besiktas are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And here's Stoichkov. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. A disastrous start. 2 down in next to no time. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cantona. And here's Pizarro. Davids. Now, what about a counter-attack? And they win it back again. And here's Stoichkov.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Romario. Costa Curta cuts it out. And here's Stoichkov. And Stoichkov! He's missed, but not by that far.
Stoichkov usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
And here's Pizarro. Oh, great chance! Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He shifted it to the flank. Neymar. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Oh, easy pickings there. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Romario. Cross goes in there. That's a decent clearance.
Gustepe really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Neymar. Davids. Kimmich. Now Davids. Now it's Messi.
That's
Messi.
good play from him.
Good to pay. Have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Ribery looking to play it into the box. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Ruben Dias.
Besiktas have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Ribery. That looks a cracking ball. Oh, super ball. Oh, look at the space. Header! No mistake!
Mustepe clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
We have got ourselves a game here.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Davids. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a nicely measured pass. And he's onside. Messi! And the ball's come loose here. Has another go! Oh, what has happened here? Cantona. Wilshere. Besiktas finding their passes. Passes just off target. Conte. And it's Romario. That's been cut out, well played. Neymar. And here's Pizarro. And that is a little undercooked.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, super find. And it's Romario. Oh, good-looking ball. And there is the half-time whistle. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2 on the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And he's had a hit! It's anyone's ball now. Has a goal! Cantona.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Stoichkov. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. He's had a hit! Kyle Walker. Cantona. Ribery. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Romario looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Cantona. Now that's well seen too. Wilshere. Oh, that's well spotted. Now it's Pizarro.
The attendance
Works it
in this
forward.
match was 71,649.
Costa Curta. And it's Neymar. Cantona. And that could set him on his way. Messi! And that has been clubbed away. And here's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Davids. Davids. Oh, he's found him in space. And the flag has stayed down.
Well, that has caused...
Oh, that's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you'll have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
And that interception was... And Stoichkov! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Besiktas really putting a few chances together here. Taking one can only add to such good momentum now.
Messi. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Messi might just make this. Casillas. He's in, surely!
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And it's Romario. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Messi. And he's picked out the run. Messi, he's got away. Well read, and the danger is averted. And that's a goal kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Ruben Diaz. Coming on the field. Number 17.
Changes him with that pass. Now it's Romario. His interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Wilshere. He's shifting through the gears here. He's been picked out. Kante can get it clear. And he skips past his man. And that's gone loose.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Couldn't squeeze it through. Roberto Carlos. It's gone out for a throw-in. They've got to be quick to recover this. Beckenbauer cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and
There
quickly.
will be 1 minute added time.
And he's there to belt it away. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. The referee's awarded a free kick. Oh no, he's got that wrong. The referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. And already we're underway here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Walker. Can he get it through? That is a brilliant interception. And the finish! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he's quick to get it clear again. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Kimmich. Good spot, he's seen the run. Law showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And the pass is intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Galatasaray clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Davids. Corner given. Good to pay with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Kyle Walker. Kimmich. Good to pay. Are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Oh, super! And the shot! No mistake! Two to the good! They have breathing space! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Good to pay are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring.
Great hit! And he's let fly. Law.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's through, now is he in? Romario had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Well, I appreciate the fact he's trying to make a difference, and if he carries on like that, he may well do.
Now it's Romario. Good to pay. Disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Caught offside that time. He's not got that quite right. And that's put paid to a promising move. This is promising. Well, they've got it again. Now the finish! He has done it!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Galatasaray get themselves back into contention.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
Taken back almost at once. And it's from Mario. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Isak.
That's positional gold. He utilised...
Dembele! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Dembele deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi, and he's running through, and Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Ribery chasing after it, and it's Messi. Oh, that's well spotted.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Ribery. Messi. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, nicely intercepted. Isak, chance to finish. Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this
Security
game.
start for each block. Please report to the
No,
start
well,
room
the
immediately.
pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Göztepe have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. Nicely weighted ball. Can he put it away? It's loose now and they want to get it back. Romario. Ribery. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Throw in. Oh, what has happened here? Hernandez. Davids has created 1 goal already. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Gets his pass away. Conte. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Dembele. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
71,649.
And he's gone looking for safety. Oh, it's come loose. Messi. Danger averted for now. Göztepe have it back and can go again. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Isak. Galatasaray claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Shot a goal! Just too high.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
Now it's Romario. Kubo. Isak. Oh, good spread. There will be a throw-in. Oh, didn't catch it right. It's their second corner of the game.
Galatasaray showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now. Real chance! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Good spot, he's seen the run. Messi, he's got away. And the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Good to pay with the corner, there first. And now they can spring out of defence. Hernandez picks it up from the goal kick. And smartly reclaimed. Ruben Diaz with the clearance. Oh, what has happened here? Hits one! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Maradona duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Goods to pay, finding themselves unexpected. Romario gets through on his own. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Rodrigo. He's found the way through. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset. OK, it didn't quite come off. The execution, I think, needs a retry, maybe with a better outcome.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Messi. Goods to pay are trailing against the run of play. Elise. Maradona. Good purposeful running this. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Adams powering forward here.
Gustepe are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rodrigo. That is a brilliant interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Decent hit! It's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Besiktas, it's a quick one. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. Gets his pass away. And it's Maradona. That is a great pick out. Conte. Ribery. Romario. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, easy pickings there. Rodrigo in acres of space out wide. Kimmich. Ribery. And it's Romario. And he's there to retrieve it. Walker. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You
Can he put it away? And more and more and more. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Besiktas find a position of real strength now.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Maradona.
Elise really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Can he finish? He's cut it out. Davids. Messi. Now Davids. That is good alertness.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Olise. Oh, important interception.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And he's in on goal. Romario. There's the whistle for half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate. Unless there is a significant change in fortune, it is 3-0 at half-time.
Thank you for your cooperation.
There's the start of the second half.
Gustepe can show their manager and their fans how much grit and spirit is actually in this team. The right characters can rescue a situation like this. I think we're about to discover if they're present.
Davids. Messi. And he's found a way past. Just the keeper to beat. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great ball if he can get there. Romario was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Rodrigo.
That was lovely, that.
That could have gone. Palmer! He scored! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. Simplicity itself.
Well, it doesn't have to look spectacular. Why complicate simplicity?
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Such scenes here, a sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead. We have already started here. Romario. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Shot a goal! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, that's fabulous. Guardiola can get it clear. Fernando Torres. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, played through for the wide man. He has found a way through. Oh, shooting chance!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
There's the header! And Dijk gets rid without sophistication. Costa Curta. Neymar. Kimmich. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Fernando Torres, and now the hit! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Fernando Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Messi goes short. Good to pay, have the chance to go the other way. Beckenbauer promptly onto that, and that is that. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's Romario. Nicely weighted ball. Musiala gets into some space. That's really well cleared. And they're quick to get it back. And that's gone loose. Oh, good ball. He's through, now is he in? Nicely aimed pass. Messi has created one goal already. Kimmich. Davids. Played out to the right. He's got away. Walker. Guardiola getting this one clear. Real chance! Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That has been cut short. Ribéry. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. He can run onto that. And Torres! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, that's well spotted.
And he cuts out the supply.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Oh, nice touch. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, taken with style! Into the lead once more. Good to pay, go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team...
Messi! He's scored! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
And it's from Mario. Now it's Messi. Koundé cuts out the pass. Hernandez.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Davids. Punched away. Neymar. Great defending, strong and determined. Interesting ball. Romario shapes to shoot! There it is!
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful.
And the half-time whistle goes. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides. So what a half. So many talking points, so many goals, so much drama. It's 3-2.
Support for our charity fund, Chance in Football. Substitution on the field, number 22, referee. Coming on the field is number 17, Serge Gnabry.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Fernando Torres. Romario. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. Good to pay. Do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Messi plays it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. That has ended up in no man's land. Messi. Davids. Conte. Messi. To Walker. Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Fernando Torres. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh.
And the shot! Goalkeeper's ball. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Valverde running with the ball. Well, they've got it again. Neymar. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now the finish! He's got a goal! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us. Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Substitution on the field, number 17.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, I think he's been told to play that role of the tactical pivot, spraying the ball about sometimes, driving it forward from the middle of the park.
This is quite a battle.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Threads one in.
Neymar really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Barcelona have their third corner. Neymar with the short one. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So their fourth corner of the game. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Good to pay, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Neymar. Oh no, this does not look... Big chance! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's Conte. Kimmich. Valverde goes on a charge down the left. Back into the middle. Fernando Torres. A lot of space. And the finish! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. That was easy. Almost too easy.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Substitution in progress.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Fermin. Now it's Messi. Oh, easy pickings there. Conte engages and forces him off the ball. David Villa. David Villa. He's had a shot! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. That is good alertness. And he's managed to get rid. That pass has been well intercepted. And the counter is on. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference? And the shot! Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first dead ball situation of the game, promising one. And the shot! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Kimmich. Passing is crisp and sharp. Brzezinski. Mohamed Salah. And it's Fernando Torres. It's Belletti. Oh, it's just a little long. Romario. Pass somewhat off target. Mohamed Salah is onto it in a flash. Could move up a gear here. Now it's Brzezinski. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, good ball. Neymar! He's missed, but not by that far.
Neymar really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Hernandez cuts out the pass. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Now it's Torres. That's a throw. Good to pay. Still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Out to the right. Belletti. And here's Mohamed Salah. Can he finish? Davids with the clearance. And it's Rosicki. Conte. Messi. Davids.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Rosicki kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. It's come through, and he's had a quick look inside. Romario, a player of legendary status. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Approaching the half-hour mark. Not the most accurate pass. Ribéry. And it's Fernando Torres. Neymar. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Ribéry. Messi. Now it's Messi. Hernandez cuts it out.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Goods to pay, have reclaimed it. He's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And through to the goalkeeper. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Good spot, he's seen the run. Neymar! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. No, again there's no way through. Kimmich. Davids. Now it's Romario. Now it's Ribéry. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. It is a corner, good chance. Galatasaray with the corner, they're first.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Kimmich. Oh, that's really good play on the right, he's driving forward. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs, and the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open. This is the sort of thing he craves, a chance to make a telling impact.
Messi ready to try one. Messi! Rosicki can get it clear. Nicely aimed pass. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Great ball and chance! Sticks it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, that's something that'll make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got their leveller. Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Davids. He's away! Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Romario. That's a shade optimistic. Belletti. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Ruben Dias makes the interception.
Well, I'm hoping for a nice open second half now. It's there to be won.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Giuseppe clearly should have gone for the...
Torres! Goal! Galatasaray! And they're back in front!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Galatasaray get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
The attendance for this
Now
match
it's
was
Neymar.
71,898.
He's gone forward. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Galatasaray clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And that's been won straight back. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. More and more pressure on the ball here. Hernandez. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now it's Neymar. It's Neymar! Kimmich. Ribery. Davids. Hernandez. Davids. Roberto Carlos gets over and intercepts.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 17.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Gnabry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now that's well seen too. Good to pay, still have the cards to affect this game. Van Dijk. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he's being shifted off it. And reclaimed it in a trice. Vinicius Junior. Now it's Torres.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Galatasaray.
Fits! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Vert just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Corner number 2 then.
Number 5, coming on the field.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 25.
Now it's Romario. Gnabry could try cutting inside here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Back into the middle. And it's Romario. Gnabry. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Good to pay. Must do something here and very quickly.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Davids. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well timed, excellent interception. And here's Romario. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Saka. Well read, nice interception.
Pretty robust defending.
Mohamed Salah chasing after it.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Hernandez. Mohamed Salah. That has been cut short. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Van Dijk. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. That's been cut out, well played. Rudiger gets it away. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take...
Well, it is a game which in the grand scheme of things may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's gone for goal! Oh, that's fabulous!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
Goods to pay are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And it's Guardiola. And here's Thuram. So what can they make of this? Odegaard. And Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And that's a good ball. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's lost his man here. Now it's Neymar. And he's being shifted off it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's fabulous. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cleared without hesitation. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Neymar has got himself a free kick. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Guardiola ready to try one. He's having a go! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! About as smooth as it gets! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible.
Oh, what's he done? DiMarco. That'll be a throw-in. And he's picked it up out wide. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that's a key interception. Ruben Dias. Messi. And Koundé. Bastoni. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, played right into his path. Thuram! They are rampant! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A case now of complete control.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Davids. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Has a look and plays it forward. Hernandez. Kimmich. And here's Romario. Guardiola gets over and intercepts. Ødegaard. Guardiola. Gnabry is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Neymar. Ødegaard. Davids.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And he was quick to react. And that's put paid to a promising move. This might spell danger. Romario. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Davids. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, he's onto this.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
And that is out of play. Played back to the goalkeeper. Koundé. Guardiola. Time and again they are repelled. Neymar is onto it in a flash.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Messi. Koundé. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Romario. Looking for options for movement. Cleared away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all.
Please join me in wishing a happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan club members. Substitution on the field, number 17, Serge Gnabry. Coming on to replace him is number 22, Ribery.
And we're off again. Goods to pay. Decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. There's the delivery. Donnarumma trying... Oh, he's been caught napping! Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Can he put it away? They've scored! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Pinches it off him. Good to pay. Different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
No way through there. Davids. Ball is over the line. Now it's Tura. He could be in here. Davids.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And here's from Mario. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And it's Walker.
The attendance for this
Walker
match
has
was
alert to the possibilities, but in the end
72,306.
it's fruitless. Bastoni. Good to pay, perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, a delicate chip through. Now it's Odegaard. Here it is, crossed in. And that is expertly dealt with. Got a shot away! Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Davids. Koundé. And he goes cross-field. DiMarco. Odegaard. Ruben Diaz cuts it out. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not...
It's Neymar! Brought out the best in the keeper.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Messi! Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
He's found a way through. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Interesting ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking for the runner. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Neymar must have made the worst possible choice there. It was crying out to be released left. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. And Messi! No, that's just wide. Now it's Ribery. Guardiola. Neymar takes control of it and he's on the move. Conte. And it's from Mario. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looks to go up and over. Ruben Dias. Now this could be a chance. Kimmich. 2 minutes to be added on. Romario. That is a great pick out. Ribéry at it in a wide position. And there goes the final whistle. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner,
Please
Peter.
join
The
me.
players...
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Aimed beyond the defence. He's shifting through the gears here. Vieira. Van Dijk tries to clear. Now it's Romario. Davids. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a little off target. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Romario. And it's Sané. Passes short and sharp.
This is the time you need that pace.
Goods to pay, appearing to have the better of things in these early exchanges. Hernandez.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was...
He gets big! So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. And here's Mbappe. Van der Vaart. He's... Can he finish? Hernandez getting this one clear. Davids. That has been cut short. Messi. Ribéry. Musiala. Look at the space. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Out of play for a throw. Short changes him with that pass. Messi. Musiala. Now it's Ribéry. Messi. And it's Walker. Roberto Carlos wins the duel this time. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Sané. Davids. He's had it taken off him. And it's Romario. Ribéry. Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This... And the shot! In for the pieces! Goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Oh, that was vital. And he's heaved it away. He's in space and looking for options. Can he put it away? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mbappe. Davids. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Yeah, the man we've all come to watch.
Gustepe can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Van der Vaart. Conte. Messi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, well played, well played.
Sané really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Messi. And it's from Mario. And he's being shifted off it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pass is just off target. Mbappe! And the shot! No mistake! They are right back in business!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And it's half-time here. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's one each. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant, and as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Guts to pay. Head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, one each, and the game right on edge. So we're into the second 45. Davids. Hernandez.
That was lovely, that.
And he cuts out the supply. Salernitana upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Koundé. Here's Vieira. Oh no, this does not look good. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's not going to reach. Musiala. And it's Scholes. Scholes proves just a little bit too strong. Mbappe. Now it's Sané. Ribéry. Kimmich. Davids. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, important interception. Danger averted for now. Hernandez. Ribéry. Messi. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nice bit of trickery. Kante deals with that comfortably. Van Dijk clears. And that has left him in a heap. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Van der Vaart. Oh, and he's through the middle. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Davids. Real chance! Goal! And they've got their lead back. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And here's Sané. Vieira! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Salernitana with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's skewed away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Romario. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Sané. He is through here. Great ball, and he's in here. Chance! He scores! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Perhaps deserves a little bit of sympathy here, because that's a goalkeeper's nightmare. It's clear that the keeper was unsighted by his defence, and by the time he picked up the flight of that, it was too late.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, I think the coach...
Great hit! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Romario. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that could set him on his way.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
He's in a great position. Kimmich. Vieira! That comes as a mighty relief.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Good to pay, choosing to make the first change.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Sané. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. That's that, the end.
A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd largely satisfied.
So what do you take away from it all?
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And as you can see, we've already started here.
Now it's Romario. Romario!
Well, it was a nice setup, but not so good beyond that.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Bellingham wins the duel this time. And he can clear it away. Nicked it back promptly. Threads one in. Vinicius Junior. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but...
Messi is on... Now the finish! Header! That's a half-decent try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Havertz. Rafinha chasing after it. He's played him through. No, that's been intercepted. Good to pay. They're applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Ribery. No, that was never going to make it. Well read, nice interception. Conte. That's a shade optimistic. Davids. And it's Messi. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. With Rudiger. Long ball by the goalkeeper. That has been cut short. Rudiger clears. And he gets rid in a hurry.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Good to pay, has the chance to go the other way. Now it's Romario. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Messi. Walker. Showing great feet there. Now Davids. And he's quick to snatch it back. That's a nicely measured pass. Ribery. Kimmich. Romario. Now it's Romario.
Gustepe have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Spread out to the left. And it's Ribery. Good to pay. Couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, that's fabulous. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Hernandez. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That's an excellent interception. Well timed, excellent interception. Hakimi is the guilty party there. Romario. Mbappe. Oh, and he's through the middle. Walker spots it and intercepts. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Upamecano promptly onto that, and that is that. This man very much flavour of the month. Hernandez. That is good strength. Kimmich. Davids. Oh, great chance!
Up he goes!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Messi.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their...
Romario!
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Giuseppe really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And it's half-time here. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless.
That today's match day programs are available
So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Giuseppe are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Pass is just off target. Danger averted for now. Van Dijk.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Mbappe. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's really well cleared. Ribery. And it's Messi. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Still absolutely nothing to report here, goals-wise. Ribery. And he's there to get it away.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Walker. And he's being shifted off it.
The attendance for this
Vinicius
match was
Junior, Ruben Diaz cuts out the pass. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Rodri gets a foot in here. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Davids. And it's Romario. Gets his pass away. Mbappe. There's the hit! And it's in! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kyle Walker. Rodri producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Now it's Mbappe. He's through here. Just the goalkeeper to beat. He's had a hit! And yes, it's there! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
71 minutes.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Ruben Dias.
Mbappe. Great chance! It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.